We are live. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the show. It's been a busy time for me, and I'm pretty late this morning. For some of you, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world. Good to see everyone, new and old. And please do like and share the show if you're just coming online. It really does help the algorithm. I'm David Starlyte, and welcome to my show. We're going to start with the Buddhism Oracle deck, just picking a card from the Buddhism Oracle deck. Got the comments activated. Everything is streaming live, so we are coming to you live from Australia, and I'm just picking a card from the Buddhism Oracle deck. We have the Generosity card. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart. So there's something about giving that expands our being, that contributes to our well-being in terms of expanding and growing our sense of self. When we contribute to the world, when we contribute to others, we grow as individuals. When you act in the true spirit of generosity, with no expectations, your heart expands outwardly as a consequence of the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. Beautiful reminder from the Buddhism Oracle deck. Tuning into the collective energy, it feels like we have so much sunshine here today, which is wonderful. So I'm slightly biased because I'm seeing this blue sky expansion outside, and it's pretty amazing. Checking in with the Energy Oracle deck and just pulling a card, tuning into the collective energy. And we have a reminder from the Energy Oracle cards to remember who is close to you. Remember those you care about and those who care about you. Don't get too caught up in your own inner world or your own external world or achievements. Those are all great, but just remember those, call them caring connections, the people, the important people in your life. So this is reminding the collective energy that those bonds are there for a reason, and nurture them, water them like seeds. And sometimes we do need to open our hearts a little bit and soften. If you are partnered up, then that person that you partnered with, soften towards them, open your heart a bit more towards them. So beautiful reminder from the Energy Oracle decks. Anyone online is welcome to comment just to activate some discussion, as I usually just go with the flow and I come online and share whatever's on my mind, pick some Energy Oracle cards and go from there. So it really does activate discussion on people to share. I know that I usually come on a little bit early, and just thinking about tomorrow, what time. Yeah, I may be able to come on a similar time tomorrow if anyone would like that, and we can go a little bit deeper, go a bit further, expand a little bit more. I was up quite late last night, and then I didn't sleep so well, so I was just seem to lose the video. Okay, there we go. I was up just thinking about the idea of pilgrimage. What is pilgrimage? What is the idea of pilgrimage? And doing some research about that. I'm writing an article on it, so I was just sharing some ideas and getting into that. And then it was getting late, and I was like, oh, it's time to sleep. But then I was a little bit activated. So it's interesting how the rhythms of our life work with sleep, the balance of our lives, and without technology, we can push ourselves further than we would previously have been able to, just with the amount of light, with the uh, amount of energy we can flood into our systems. Our nervous systems can get pretty overwhelmed. Just the idea of a city, we didn't have that for millions of years of evolution. We didn't have cities like we have today. We had urban centers, but they went to sleep. They were sleeping at night. Whereas now we have all these lights that are on during the night, and all this energy, which you can see from space. You can see the light from space over the cities on Earth. So we have a lot of energy, a lot of light. And welcome, Marianne. Welcome to the show. How has your week been? I have been just really busy burning both ends, and I kind of crashed yesterday, and then I sort of got reactivated and felt amazing. So I overdid it, and then I was up quite late again. I completely agree with the statement about how important it is to take care of those people that are closest to you. So thank you for Kim for being on the show and sharing. I was just messaging Deb yesterday, and she is recovering and has so important to send her lots of prayers. Lots and lots of prayers to Deb. Very mercurial. It's making things I got to do complicated. Yeah, I'm also feeling this mercurial energy. As I said yesterday, I was exhausted, and then I just had this power nap. I don't know how long I was sleeping for, and I just I just was relaxing for a while, and then suddenly I got all this energy, and I was working, and I was doing all these things. And then I couldn't sleep so well, so it was all a bit much. Marianne says, now I have to add a human food diet for a visiting cat. He comes tomorrow. Why does it need to be a human diet? And what is your cat's, whose cat is that? Whose cat is visiting? Do cats don't usually like to visit? And I love that word mercurial. And it comes from Mercury rising, and definitely there's something about Mercury and mercurial energy. Absolutely, that's what I've been feeling. What about you, Kim? How has your week been? How is it going with you? And we are going to pick from the energy oracle cards, just tuning into the energy and asking what we can learn, what we can gain, what we need to shift in our perspective. What we need to shift in our perspective is a question. So the card coming out is an interesting one, and it's to remember how far we've come. It's to acknowledge where we've got to. So instead of just keep pushing and pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries, I guess it's a type of pride, a sense of accomplishment of where we got to in life. I think we do get caught up in the rat race so much that we don't stop to be grateful for what we have, be grateful for how far we've come, for what we have achieved, what we've accomplished in life. And just remember, for a lot of you as kids, what it was like to be a kid, all the struggles and how difficult it was to be a kid growing up. And then so much as an adult we take for granted, that as a kid we would be overwhelmed. We'd be quite overwhelmed and couldn't believe as adults what we're doing, what we've become as adults. So imagine as a child looking at you now, looking at all you've accomplished in your life as maybe when you were 10, 9 or 10 years old. So would that child look up to you? Would they be proud of you? Would they see the change? Would they be happy with the accomplishment, with the yes, the victories, the triumphs, all the positive changes in maturing, becoming an adult. So we're achieving things, wonderful things are coming our way, and take that in, appreciate it. So catching up with a message, Marianne says, I think we're getting a little bit stuck. Yeah, we just got a little bit stuck. His owners, my sisters, are having to go someplace and they don't behave, but 1 can of food. Not sure what that means. Jackie, yeah, Jackie Johnson, sure. And they're short on kitty litter. Such supplies are not close in my neighborhood. So far this month has been unexpectedly stressful. I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. Lots of stress in the world, that is for sure. All right, so I'm going to pick a card for Jackie. You got a little JJ there. Little JJ. I'm just going to pick a card. Okay. So it's almost like there's a couple people around you that they're quite close, but they're a little bit envious of you. So they're kind of looking over your shoulder. And there's a lot of prosperity around you. So things are really positive. Things are moving in a really positive direction with that. I do feel like there's a change coming up in your life that you need to kind of shift away from something, a change that's positive, that's moving forward. And I see you walking away from something actually, which is going to surprise people, but it's really about stepping into your power and almost like spring cleaning, like time for a new way, a new life. So it's really positive, a big change, but it's gonna be relatively seamless. It's gonna surprise you how easy it is to make a change. We often think we so often get stuck. We just cannot imagine how to change, or we cannot imagine the change. But this one, you're just gonna dance through. It's gonna flow for you. So thank you, Jackie. And you just moved away. All right. I've got this beautiful card. I'm just showing you that because that's you stepping away, and that's definitely the thing that's surprising everyone. But it's much easier than it's actually coming quite easily. So that's really positive. All right, so can I please ask for a card too? Thank you, Angel. And thank you for the beautiful heart. That's such a lovely message, Angel. So thank you for that. All right, so we're just gonna tune into Angel Love. All right, so I see a lot of openings around you. It's like potentially you could go in 3 different directions, and there are different offers coming to you, and you're kind of thinking a lot about how to balance things. So balance is a big part of this. Strategy is a big part of this. So it's almost like you need to go away for the day, journal, write pros and cons, tune into your feelings. Maybe go to a massage, go for a massage, go to a spa, get a massage, and tune into the possibilities. I'm seeing the importance of perspective, of balance, of strategy, of navigating your way through the waters in a targeted way. And I see the importance of just taking a moment or taking a little time out to strategize. There's also someone that you can go to, but I see this coming from within. I see it more the power or the message coming strongly from within. So your own intuition is going to line up for you. So that's really positive, Angel. It's things are moving. Definitely right now, all about balance, kind of going down the middle, tuning into yourself, taking a little break for perspective, and it's gonna come to you. Things are going to flow to you. It will become clear for you. So that's what I get for you, Angel. And Jackie says, glad to know my finances looking good. Marianne says, will 16-year-old Jojo be back to my sisters? I know he's old, and when will my sisters finally move into their new place? These things are connected. 16-year-old Jojo be back at my sister's. So Jackie says, thank you. And Angel says, oh, wow, yes, I have been looking up spas and massage therapists this week. I do see how there are many directions. Totally aligns with the message. And thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. So we're just getting to Marianne. Let's have a look for you, Marianne. So I'm getting a couple of fours around this, Marianne. A couple of four energy. I am seeing a positive. There is a positive energy around this situation. And again, I see something is being signed. So I do see a shift. If you can see maybe from a distance, you can see there is this positive energy around them. And there's almost like there's a masculine support that's kind of holding things. Or he's coming in to support the situation. The 16-year-old Jojo, but I saw positivity around this situation. And I see a contract being signed. And I see you as the magician. So the magician card for you. So you're the magician card. So it's actually not giving me a clear answer about Jojo for some reason. It's giving me more a general perspective on the situation. And I'm seeing you as the magician. You are the magician, Marianne. So that's a beautiful confirmation for you. So thank you. Thank you, Marianne. Marianne says, I hope it's Elise. All right. So that is up to date. Having a little bit of tea. Marianne said he's got health issues. And that is the reality of pets. It's the reality of life. And I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, but you know, when animals get old, they like human beings. They same as human beings, but it happens much sooner, and it's just something we have to deal with. We have to accept. Thanks, Marianne says. So just a quick mention, some of you are in contact with me on social media. I am busy with the pilgrimage concept. I think I was talking initially about launching the pilgrimages, and I'm just busy launching that at the moment. That's what I was writing about, the art of pilgrimage, and bringing this concept of pilgrimage to travel, to journey, to support people through travel experiences that involve lots of temples. So it's very much a temple oriented experience, but also retreat oriented experience, rest for the nervous system, stillness. But it's very much curated for, I would say, balance, activation, nervous system, restoration, healing, transformation, kind of bringing people a journey, an experience, the Joseph Campbell's hero's journey in a way. So there's always these step by step, and it's curated in a way that is conducive to growth, is conducive to awareness, to shifting perspectives. So I'm working on various locations in Asia at the moment. If anyone is interested, please do contact me. If anyone knows someone who would be interested, they are curated pilgrimage journeys, which I will be leading. I will be supporting people, and very much. I'm an introvert, so there'll be stillness, quiet oriented, hiking, and nature oriented. Very, very much. I love forest bathing, nature connection. So that's definitely going to be part of the experience I am cultivating. And people who want to connect to rest, but also move. So it's not just stillness, but it's a balance between stillness and rest. And see incredible temples have incredible experiences, and I believe some of the temples that I am curating have very much transformational qualities, very aligned to something much deeper that perhaps is intangible. So anyone who has questions or would like more information, please feel free to, please do connect, and we can discuss this further. Travel experiences, the art of travel, the art of pilgrimage. What has travel meant to you? What can travel mean to you? And bringing authenticity into this experience. So very small groups, very personalized, very much supported, and in a safe group space. So we may only have about 6 people. I think a maximum size would be about 10, 6 to 10. So it's going to be a small group size, and it's going to be geared towards temples, hiking, and experiencing an Asian odyssey. So that is the concept in a nutshell. I'm writing a little bit about it, so I will be sharing that soon. And I will see if we can get on tomorrow morning. That would be great if we can connect tomorrow. Let's have a look. Just checking into the week. Because we have a little bit of time and things are quiet, I've been reviewing some breathwork techniques. I think I have gone through a few breathwork techniques with you, and it can be very helpful, particularly daily when you have a moment to take. You can work on your breath as well as when you cannot sleep, to calm and balance the nervous system. Good luck and best wishes with your new endeavors, David. And thank you so much, Kim. I really wish things will calm down for you, and sending you lots of love and rainbow light, lots of white light to surround the situation with white light. So why not do a quick breathwork exercise, which is, this one is 4. So breathe in, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at every stage of the breathing cycle, we count to 4. So we'll just do this together for a minute or whatever it is. I will be closing my eyes, and we can sit in silence just for a short time. So when you breathe in, counting to 4 at your own pace. So counting at your own pace, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then holding 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the same cycle repeating itself over again. Thank you so much, Shaki, for your kind wishes. That is some breath work, very simple, and you can keep practicing. I will see if I can come back tomorrow. Perhaps we'll do a bit more breath work, because it's such a good practice, because we all breathe, and it's something you just do for a minute or two. You don't have to spend hours doing it, but it just raises our awareness and consciousness and brings our bodies and nervous systems into balance and equilibrium. And the 4 is quite skillful. I found there's 1 or 2 times when I'm losing the count, so just keep coming back. It's totally normal to lose your rhythm a little bit, or sometimes even for some thoughts to arise. That is totally natural. We all work with a human brain, and the human brain has lots of distracting thoughts, and we're very creative souls. So human beings are very creative souls. So this brain has ideas. So when we meditate, sometimes we have an idea, and maybe that idea is really good, very, very good idea. So don't always, reject something that pops into the mind, because you were cultivating stillness. Certain times we just have much deeper meditation. Certain times we have a lot of energy, a lot of distractions, maybe a lot of stress. And throughout life, we keep breathing, we keep practicing. And sometimes when things are stressful, just be still and breathe. Be still and breathe. So lots of love to everyone. Marianne says, I cultivated the smell of toast. Yeah, man, you made me smile. I think I may do the same. I made some bread, and it wasn't one of my best breads with the coconut flour. Coconut flour is quite tricky. It's quite tricky. I don't know if you've had experience with coconut flour. So enjoy your toast and enjoy the smell of toast, and sending you lots of love. I will try tomorrow, same time like as now. I'll try to come on. I think tomorrow may work, and we can do, maybe we'll do a little different breathing exercises. That may be fun. Sending you all lots and lots of love. See you on the other side. Bye. Thank you all. Bye.